Hello everybody, it's DJ Ty from agiprodj.com bringing you our overview video on the brand new EV ELX115P. This is Electro-Voice's new 15-inch two-way 1000 watt powered loudspeaker. It's 134 dB output, goes down to 44 Hertz. It's got a 90 by 50 degree compression driver in it. It weighs 53.5 pounds. Front logo is LED illuminated. You can turn that on and off if you want to. Nice metal grille construction with grille cloth behind it, and then it also has carry handles on both sides. Nice and convenient for a speaker that weighs almost 55 pounds. We'll go ahead and go around to the back as well. And here's the back panel, the input-output panel of the 115P. You've got two channels of input here. They're Neutrik combo inputs, so you can do XLR or 1/4 inch balance into input 1, and you also have a stereo pair of RCA ends as well. You do have individual gain controls for each of the channels on the input, and then you also have a level control for the output. So this is definitely a full mixer that's built into this speaker, because you do have gain controls for these channels as well. So a little bit of extra flexibility there. On input number 2, you have an XLR combo input, so it's XLR and 1/4 inch balanced. That can either be mic or line, and you have to push in this little yellow button. You can't do it with your finger. You actually need something sharp or thin enough to push it in there so you can't accidentally do it while the speaker's playing. You do have a link output, which is an XLR out, and you can pick how it's linked out. Basically, you can tell it, I want channel 1 or channel 1 and 2 to be linked and sent out to your next daisy chain speaker as well. You do have a maximum gain control on the master out. That's an infinity to +6 dB. You do have a limit LED if you can push them hard enough to actually make them limit. It does have a EQ setting as well. You can set it for flat or with a little bit of a smiley face dip. It pulls the mid-range out of it a little bit. And then it also has two settings, full range, and then with sub rolls off the bottom of the cabinet at about 110 Hertz according to EV. So that's the back panel on the ELX115P. These things sound phenomenal. I don't know if you've seen our other videos where we compare a lot of the powered speakers, but the EV and the JBL PRX615 are fantastic choices if you're looking for a powered speaker. Wood construction, great sound. The EV has a very flat sound to it. It doesn't have kind of the smiley face EQ where the lower end and the upper end kind of lean forward to you and the mid-range is kind of tucked back in there. It's got a very pronounced and definitive mid-range to it, but it sounds super smooth. Great bass response out of the cabinet. This would be a perfect speaker to use for mobile DJ, for a nightclub, for an install, house of worship. Definitely musician, rock band could use it as well. It is wedge cut, so it could use as a monitor, and if you put it in that with sub mode, it would take off that lower end, which would give you that bass coupling off the floor that you don't want if you're using it as a monitor wedge. So that's it, our quick and dirty on the ELX115P. Thanks for checking us out. I'm DJ Ty from agiprodj.com.